The long and short of it is that Boswellia Serrata is good for your joints, improving joint mobility, reducing joint stiffness and joint pain if you have osteoarthritis. At least it's been shown to do so in many studies. And a recent study showed that yet again. It was a randomized controlled trial involving 80 adults with osteoarthritis, and they provided them 100 milligrams of Boswellia Serrata extract, standardized to 20% boswellic acid. That's the bioactive compound in Boswellia Serrata that could help to reduce joint stiffness, improve joint mobility, reduce joint pain. So you want to make sure that your Boswellia is standardized for that, right? They took either 100 milligrams of the Boswellia or a placebo daily for 6 months. And the results go in line with a large body of evidence and previous research that has shown Boswellia Serrata improves joint mobility, reduces joint pain and joint stiffness to a clinically meaningful degree, is the key there, to a clinically meaningful degree in people with osteoarthritis. So what else is good for osteoarthritis aside from Boswellia Serrata? Well, before talking about any of the supplements and the top supplements as of January 2025 for osteoarthritis, you want to move, right? You want to move. You want to do low impact exercise. You got to get blood flow to the joints. You want to lose some weight. Low calorie ketogenic diet has definitely shown some promise. If you take weight off the joints, right, that's less pressure on the joints. The cartilage is getting broken down over time due to repetitive stress, right, and malposition and all sorts of other things, but majorly that, right? And so what do we have in terms of the top supplements for osteoarthritis as of today? Well, we have Boswellia Serrata, and again, they took 100 milligrams of something standardized for 20% boswellic acid. Common recommendation is 100 to 250 milligrams in a day of Boswellia Serrata extract. More specifically, aflipin or 5-loxin. Those are patented ones. They're more potent. But if you're going to take like a standard Boswellia Serrata extract, and if it's not standardized, which, you should try to get a standardized one, but if it's not, 1,800 milligrams 3 times a day of the gum oleoresin. So that's a lot more than the 100 to 250 milligram dosage for the patented ones. Again, they're aflipin and 5-loxin. You could probably find them online somewhere, but talk to your doctor before you take any supplements, right? Check interactions with medications, of course, right? Disclaimer. What else do we have besides Boswellia Serrata? Well, we got curcumin. We have collagen, undenatured type 2 collagen more specifically, and MSM, methylsulfonylmethane. Curcumin, 500 milligrams, combined with 20 milligrams of piperine, and improves the absorption of the curcumin to a significant degree. Otherwise, it's not all that bioavailable, meaning you can't utilize a lot of it. A lot gets degraded before it can actually reach tissues and have a beneficial effect on your joint mobility, reducing joint stiffness and joint pain. And so the piperine, again, will improve absorption. Now, you would want 500 milligrams 3 times a day and 20 milligrams of piperine 3 times a day combined if you're going to take it like that. Get it standardized for 95% curcuminoids. But if you want a standardized extract like BCM 95 or Mariva, then instead of 3 times a day, you could just take 500 milligrams twice, right? And they're already combined with healthy fats, things that improve absorption and right? Collagen, undenatured type 2 collagen, 40 milligrams a day. Common recommendation. If it's hydrolyzed collagen, be up towards 10 grams a day, so it's a lot more that you would need, and gelatin would be 15 grams in a day. So I like undenatured type 2, it's only 40 milligrams, right? If you could take less powder of anything, that's typically a good thing. Methylsulfonylmethane is commonly dosed at 1,125 milligrams 3 times a day for people with osteoarthritis. Rheumatoid arthritis is different than osteoarthritis, right? Osteoarthritis is more wear and tear over time. It's really common in people. Rheumatoid arthritis is an autoimmune attack on your joints, and it kind of eats them away, right? And so, the joint can actually fuse in rheumatoid arthritis eventually, whereas OA is just bone on bone eventually when you lose all that cartilage, right? So what do we got for RA in terms of supplementation? Well, we have curcumin, maybe will be helpful. We kind of need some more research for that, but there's definitely research for curcumin helping reduce the symptoms of osteoarthritis. All right, but probably the number one for RA is actually omega-3s. And omega-3s wouldn't hurt if you have OA as well, but it would be 3 grams of combined EPA and DHA in a day. So that's what we got for you guys today. Boswellia seems like the real deal, my fine feathered friends. Who do we got on here? Say what's up. Yeah, me too, ma. That's right. Ass, what's up, baby? I'm in the car on my lunch shift. I don't eat lunch. Intermittent fasting. I'm going to go grocery shopping, though, for later. Get a bunch of frozen stuff so I can just leave it in my car. It's frozen outside anyway. We don't have to worry. Sabia, hello, baby. Dave Beast from the East. How you doing, killer? as for now. So we got for you, folks. We'll see you tomorrow, baby. Not sure where, not sure when, but we'll see you then. Have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you very much. And happy When Wellness. See ya.